Hey, you guys! I am back with another video, and today's topic is all about how to start over in life. You know, things happen, and so today I'm going to share with you, being that this is a new year, you say it's a new year, a new you, and you're going to do you, all of that great stuff. I'm going to give you my 5 top tips on how you can begin to start over. I don't care if you've been through the worst of the worst. You've been at the bottom, at the lowest you can ever go in your life. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips to help you move from where you are to where you're trying to go. So if this video is something you are interested in, stick around. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up because it's going to truly bless you. Let's jump right into it. So in order for you to start over in your life and to have something new than what you had the previous years or prior years in your life, first, you want to acknowledge where you are. Like, acknowledge, how did you get here? What took place in your life that allowed you to be in this position or stage in your life? You got to reassess your life and figure out, how did I get here? So many times we say things like, you know, we want to start over, we need to be in a new place and all. Sometimes you got to take some time out to just reassess and acknowledge where you are and how did you get there. And then the second tip is, when you sit down to realize where did you get there, you need to write it down. I always say, when you write stuff down, you can see it for face value. You can see things for what it truly is. You know, what are some things that occurred in your life that got you here? Was it you got laid off from your job? Was it you went through a divorce? Or was it you went through a bad breakup? Maybe you I mean, anything could happen. Maybe you had a parent to get ill and you ended up having to take care of that parent. So it kind of like put your dreams and hope on the back burner because you have to take care of your ill parent. Whatever the case may be, sit down and write those things out. You know, how did I end up here? What has happened that made me become stagnant? That's when you start to really get to the juicy stuff, when you start to ask those types of questions. And then the third thing is, you got to forgive yourself and others. And I know that's easier said than done. And I have a video to help you learn how to properly forgive yourself and others. So this video right here, how to forgive yourself, I talk a lot about that because you guys know it took the younger girl in me a very long time to learn how to properly forgive. So I share a lot of those tips in that video, how to properly forgive yourself and others. Because at the end of the day, you are not forgiving yourself for somebody else. You are basically doing it for yourself, to release yourself from that situation so that you can move on to what God has for you. You can't get to what's in front of you if you're still holding on to what's behind you. So make sure you check that video out, you guys. And then the next thing is, when you're starting over in your life, and maybe this may even be starting over in business. You know, maybe you're going through a revamping of your business, or maybe you're going through starting over in your business because the first business failed. And here's the thing. Everybody has at least one business idea or business that has failed. So don't beat yourself up. Don't be too hard on yourself. Know that it can happen. It is possible. And then the fourth thing to do is set some new goals. So you see where you are. You see the things that got you here. Now you want to do something different, because in order for you to have a different result, you're going to have to be able to set some new goals for yourself, some new beliefs, some new visions for yourself. And I always tell you guys, I love to journal. It has been so therapeutic for me throughout my life. And I always share and encourage that with my clients, with you guys. I'm sharing it with you. Write down your goals for this year. And I did a video on that, how to achieve your goals. So make sure you watch that video right here. Make sure you watch that video on how to set goals, because when you start to get some new goals, depending on how big they are, it pulls you forward. So that way you don't have a lot of time to just be focusing on yesterday or what happened yesterday. And then the fifth thing is, leave it behind. If it's no longer serving you, if it's not bringing you joy, if it's not bringing you peace, you got to learn how to let that thing go. It's enough for holding on to stuff that's not serving you, stuff that's weighing you down, weighing heavy on your heart. You got to begin to release some of that stuff, because you cannot get to your best if you keep holding on to your past. Your past is where you learn those valuable lessons at, but your future is where you make wiser decisions so that you can have a new outcome. Because doing the same thing over and over, you guys, you already know that's insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over. It's like you're rocking in a rocket chair. You're going somewhere, but you ain't moving forward. You're just moving. And that's how it is when you stay stuck in your past. You make better decisions today because you know better. When you know better, you can do better. And so just the next tip is sit down and ask God, what did he want to teach me? What did you learn from the experience that you had in your past? What did it teach you? A lot of times we override that process or that step, because a lot of times you keep going around the same circle, experiencing the same experiences, because you have not learned the lesson. So what was it that God was trying to show you? Even in a divorce, God can show you some things. He could teach you some things. He may have taught you how to be more patient. He may have taught you how to be more caring and be more loving instead of being more self-centered. Whatever the case may be, it was a lesson in it, but it's up to you to figure out what that lesson was. Ask God to show you that. And then the last and final tip is be free. Once you've did the work, you've doing the work to get rid of your yesterday, and you've made mistakes and you're doing better now, be free. Walk in your freeness. Walk in the newness. This is a new day. You can be new. You can be free. I'm a living witness. You can be free. You can be happy. You can be joyous, you guys. But you got to make that decision to do it for yourself. You can't want it for somebody else because somebody else wanted it for you. You got to want that freedom for yourself. And once you grab a hold of it, take it and run with it. Don't let anybody else steal that from you. Your freedom and your peace and all of that, that is your birthright. God gave you that at birth. It's up to you to walk in it. So I hope today's video blesses you. I hope that something I said sparked something inside of you. Remember, you are absolutely enough, and everything that you need is already on the inside of you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video, because it does help my channel, you guys. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers, you guys. I'm on my way to 100 subscribers. I know that may sound small to a lot of you guys, but my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, you guys. I want to see my first 1,000 subscribers. So share this video with your peeps. Make sure if somebody you know that need this message today, make sure you share this with them. Don't be stingy. Don't keep me all to yourself. I want to bless you guys to help you be the best and highest version of yourself. So God bless, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.